Hi and welcome to this walkthrough about our new library called NOIRE. I'm Uli from Galaxy Instruments. NOIRE has been created in cooperation with Native Instruments, Galaxy Instruments and especially pianist and composer Niels Frahm. NOIRE is all based on samples of Niels' extraordinary Yamaha CFX grand piano, recorded at the Funkhaus in Berlin in his recording room Saal 3 and mainly with his mics and his preamps. But NOIRE is way more than just another virtual grand piano. First of all, it's not one but two instruments. It's an outstanding 9-foot grand piano, not only selected by Niels from dozens of CFXs, but also tweaked and specially re-intonated by Niels and his very fine piano technician, until Niels was satisfied with its sound. Additionally, Niels and his team developed a custom-built felt moderator, positioning a piece of specially selected felt between the hammers and the strings to combine that fragile and smooth character of a felt piano with the size and depth of a 9-foot grand. For that reason, you will find two instruments in the library tab, NOIRE Pure and NOIRE Felt. They are both unique and are based on completely separate sample sets. Now, when we started this project, we had a couple of ideas in mind for extending the sound and the musical options of NOIRE. Because besides transferring a great instrument as authentically as possible into the digital world, a virtual instrument in the best case should extend the creative possibilities. So after quite a long time of development based on those ideas, we ended up with a couple of new and unique features, with especially one of them playing an important role in the upcoming music track. What you hear right now is played with just one instance of NOIRE Pure. Those rhythmic patterns are also generated by NOIRE when simply playing the piano. Now the rhythmic sequence develops into a tonal pattern. And is being doubled and enhanced by kind of a strumming sequence. The bass notes feature some enhanced sub-frequencies. Now NOIRE Felt makes its appearance, while NOIRE Pure softly fades out. And at the end, NOIRE Felt modulates into a spherical pad sound. Now, those rhythmic, pattern-like elements of the first part are created by a new musical tool of NOIRE, the Particles engine. Listen to the intro of the song without particles, with just the piano. Looking at the piano edit page, you see that we boosted some resonance and added mechanical noises. On the effects page, there's only a little air EQ in use, none of the sound design modules you might know from Una Corda. And on the space page, both reverb and the new replica delay are off. Now this is what Particles adds to it. So what is the Particles engine and what does it do? It creates kind of an aleatoric particles cloud based on what you play. So Particles reacts to your playing, and this is the inspirational part, your playing reacts to Particles. It fills the space between the notes you play with kind of an abstract cloud. Or with a rhythmic cloud. And it all originates from simply playing the piano. So the Particles engine works aleatorically, which means it randomly creates those notes or particles, but you can set the musical and tonal key points within which the cloud is being created. On the left side, you determine what notes and what colors it plays by adjusting the algorithm. The mode selects the tonal range and tonal variation. The cloud can be rhythmically free or in sync to the host tempo. You can adjust the density of the particles and its variation. And you can set the decay of the cloud up to infinite. Selecting the source of the cloud happens on the right side. Two sounds are mixable. A tonal one, which can be either the original piano itself or a plucked version, played with brushes or with mallets. The second source features different mechanical noises or toneless attacks. The tonal color of these sounds is set by the timbre slider, ranging from soft to hard. And with attack you can modulate a concrete cloud into an aleatoric pad sound. Plus there's an additional effects page with a filter and a diffusion module. And you will also find quite a few presets for the Particles engine, combining all those controls in different musical ways. Now in our song, the Particles engine creates a rhythmic cloud because the algorithm is set to sync, varying between quarter and eighth notes, which are played in the range of plus minus an octave. But every note or particle features a different tonal color, so it's not comparable to an arpeggiator or an echo. It's an aleatory cloud, which in this case is played with a mixture of the plucked CFX and mechanical and felt noises. And the mix slider is modulated toward the tonal plucked source as a musical enhancement, beginning with the harmonic change of the song. This cloud is simply doubled in the next part with brushed particles of another instance of NOIRE, creating the strumming effect. Now, before I finally play you the whole track, let me quickly introduce two more new features of NOIRE. The first one is called the sub. We wanted to enhance the sub bass of the piano and make this controllable. So we used the woofer of an old studio speaker as a sub microphone underneath the soundboard, tweaked it a bit and made those samples adjustable. This is how the sub sounds by itself and together with the other mics. The second additional feature is tonal shift, which I would like to demonstrate with NOIRE Felt playing the reprise at the end of the song. You might know the color knob from Una Corda, which kind of shifts the mapping of the instrument towards the softer or the harder samples. Tonal shift changes the tonal spectrum in another way. Think of a tape machine running in half speed during recording and being pitched up back to regular speed during playback, or vice versa. That idea actually is inspired by George Martin, who during a Beatles recording played a piano solo in half speed, which sounded more like a harpsichord when played back in regular speed. Tonal shift works in both directions and is a nice companion of the color knob. For this part of the song, both color and tonal shift are set to a slightly softer value. Okay, let me finally play the whole track without talking over it and with some video footage of the real star of NOIRE, Niels Fraam's CFX Grand Piano. I hope you like it and thanks for watching.